But who are they keeping out?
Actually, it was a good place just to protect from different invasions of Tatars and so on. But Tatars, when they came to Chernihiv, they just fired out the fence.
PASOS has come to historic Chernihiv, Ukraine, for a 2-day training seminar targeting Ukrainian think tanks. Gennady Maksak, president of the Polissya Foundation for International and Regional Studies, which organized the seminar, took us for an impromptu tour of the ancient city's sites. Standing in front of the city's oldest church, he also talked about the purpose of the gathering.
The ultimate aim of this is to conduct or to perform a whole evaluation in Ukraine, how the administrative services are performed. This is the first purpose. And the second one is more strategic, just to create association of regional think tanks in Ukraine. So if we are quite good with this performance evaluation, the second step is to create the group of analysts from different regions to perform other evaluations in other spheres, in other projects.
The 2-day conference is part of a project funded by the European Union intended to improve governance in the regions of Ukraine. Maksak's foundation, which is based in Chernihiv, promotes the development of civil society and European integration. PASOS Executive Director Jeff Lovett addressed the seminar's 15 participants at the start of the training session.
Welcome and thanks very much to Polissya Foundation for partnering us on this project and for hosting us today. I'll just tell you a bit about PASOS, which is a network of more than 50 think tanks in Central and Eastern Europe and Central Asia. We do have members in Ukraine, in fact 3. They're all in Kiev, but we do have members outside capital cities, so we are open to new think tanks from Ukraine. And just to give you an idea of what PASOS does, we really have three kind of pillars. One is communications, networking, one is projects, and one is training. And I mean, some of the examples of other training, we do training on strategic communications, policy writing, and also understanding EU policy making. And just an example of some of the projects which might be of interest, particularly in this region, we've done projects on visa liberalization, and now we're working with the Civil Society Forum on monitoring the Eastern Partnership Roadmap.
The second of 2 such seminars, the Chernihiv Conference, focused on the development of criteria for assessing the quality of administrative services. Writing policy briefs about public administration services was also on the agenda. Part of the training was led by Matyas Gaspar of the Budapest-based Local Governance, Innovation and Development, a member of the PASOS network of think tanks.
I gave them a question: why you are here? What do you think the role is the civil organizations in this process of creating the centers? And then they gave ideas, and they now are ranking ideas.
Another trainer, Natalia Nosa, of the International Association of Regional Development Institutions, led a session on monitoring administrative service centers.
We would like to say about the effective systems, how to make administrative services in Ukraine, and we would like to compare with European Union procedures and mechanisms how European Union do it. And on the level of comparison, we would like to develop our own system, how non-government organizations, NGOs, can participate and can make influence on the level of administrative services in Ukraine. So it's our task.
The 15 participants came from all over the country. Alexei Litvinov of the Dnipropetrovsk Coordination and Expert Center for Regulatory Policy explained why he attended.
Для мене персонально було цікавим і корисним участь у цьому тренінгу, тому що, по-перше, ми познайомилися з іншими колегами з інших регіонів України. Ми всі пройшли анкетування і визначили одні ті самі проблеми, і певне таке досягнення, що ми всі розуміємо ці проблеми однаково. І за рейтингом ми зійшлися, що які з проблем пов'язані з наданням адміністративних послуг займають перше місце, яке друге, яке третє. Це дозволяє, що якщо ми маємо єдину спільну позицію, це дозволить нам більш корисно здійснювати діяльність, об'єднуючи наші зусилля і досягаючи значних результатів.
Another participant, Julia Sorbina of the National Institute for Strategic Studies, was interested in the practical aspects of the seminar.
I would like to improve my skills in analysis of public administration service, to improve the indicators of analysis, and to use it in policy papers that our institute prepares for state authorities, for local authorities, and so on. Also, we have the NGO with the colleagues from the institute. It's called Promotion of Intercultural Cooperation, and we try to use the results of our work at the civil society level.
After the day's training, the participants and organizers gathered outside to discuss the possibility of starting an association for Ukrainian think tanks. Then the group was off for a bit of sightseeing. Gennady Masak, our tour guide, offered some parting words.
I'd like to give thanks for our partners with this project, PASOS organization, which helped us with selection of the experts, and our partners from Ukraine who elaborated the training course for this project.